Baby, God told me to tell you, wipe them tears from your eyes. He said you've been crying out for far too long. That's what he wanted you to do. He wanted you to cry out to him. Now he said he needs you to move out the way, baby, so he can do exceedingly abundantly above all that you ask think. Everything that you've been asking God, he's about to perform in your life. Everything that you've been coming to God and asking him for and worshiping him for and praying for and working for, God said he needs you to move. He said he needs you to move. I keep telling y'all, this is the year that you move. You got to move into the position where God is going to allow the rain to come on your land, baby. Now it's the time for you to get in a position where you can receive prosperity, where you can receive abundance. God said he needs you to take your hands off the wheel. Now his time is his time to show up and show out in your life if you would just move out of his way. God said he been hearing your prayers. He been seeing your cry. His ear is inclined unto everything that you've been coming to him for, everything that you've been sacrificing for, everything that you've been obedient for. God said, I'm about to let it fall, baby, like it never have before. God is getting ready to bless the work of your hands. Do you know everything that God gave you and placed in your hands that he's going to multiply it? God says multiplication season. He said you ain't got to figure out the numbers. Leave it up to me. He said everybody who doubted you, everybody who hated on you, everybody who told you no, not the people who said they see the potential in you. They just want you to push through and they want you to have faith and they want you to persevere and have tenacity and go after what God said you can have, to go after who God created you to be. I'm talking about the unbelievers, baby. I'm talking about the real haters. I'm talking about those who persecuted you, those who talk bad on your name. God is getting ready to let the haters see how abundant that he's about to bless you, how great and marvelous he is. See, when they doubted you, they doubted God. But God said, I'm tired of that. God said, I'm tired of seeing my righteous suffer. He said, I'm tired of seeing my children suffer. You've been crying all those tears, baby. God is getting ready to take all those tears and pour that rain up on you. He's getting ready to pour the blessings up on you. He's getting ready to pour everything that you've been asking him for up on you. Do you hear me? Dry your tears, baby. It's time to celebrate. It's time to laugh. It's time to continue praising. It's time to continue worshiping. As long as you continue to work in that very thing that God told you to work in, continue to stay focused. Continue to renew your mind. Every day you wake up, you got to continue to renew your mind. You got to continue to be led by the Holy Spirit. This is the season of abundant blessings. This month, this year, you're going to thrive in every area of your life, baby, not just your finances, because this year we're going to be happy with our finances. We're going to be happy with our wealth. We're going to be joyous with our wealth. See, God, once you cry out to him, listen to me in Jeremiah 33. Once you cry out to God, he's going to show you his great and mighty works. He's going to take away your desolate places. He's going to fill those places up and give you a voice of joy and gladness. Do you hear me? God is recompensing unto his righteous their own land. He's bringing you back happiness, baby. He's bringing covenants. He's bringing purposeful partners together. You got to get in your word. You got to get in a position of praise and worship and obedience. You got to get in a place where God needs you to be in order for the abundant blessings to flow once he opened up the windows. Do you hear me? Whatever it is God told you to do, God said, continue to work. He said, stop worrying about if it's going to work out. God said it's already done. It's already worked out in your favor. If you stop trying to do it yourself, God said, if you do it, I'm going to multiply it. God said, I'm going to bless the work of your hands. Your hands will bring you the millions. Your hands will bring you the swords into your bosom. Your hands will bring you the happiness and the joy and the peace. Your hands will bring you the prosperity in order for you to travel. Your hands will bring the provision in order for you to go out and help the people that I'm placing in your life. God said, right now, dry up your tears. It's already done in your favor. It's already worked out for your good. He done already paved the way. There's people in position. The doors are already open. The contracts is already signed with your name on the dotted line. God said, let go and let him bless you abundantly on today like never before. Not just today, but for the rest of your life, for your generations to come. I seen somebody say that they think we are the last generation. Well, who is our children? Who is our grandchildren? Who is our great-grandchildren? Baby, generations ain't over. Baby, we got so much left to give to our generations to come. Do you hear me, baby? They counting on you. They're counting on you this season. They're counting on you this year. Because 20 years from now, they're going to remember your name. God is getting ready to change your name. If you just allow him to pour everything that you've been praying for and working for and hoping for. Yeah, God said you can have hope long as you working and doing what he say do. Because the man that don't work, don't eat. Whatever work God told you to do, he's going to bless it exceedingly abundantly outside of a 9 to 5. Because see, when you're in a 9 to 5, you're stuck. You're on them people job for 8 and 10 and 12 and 15 hours a day, baby. How can you work on the gift that God gave you that's going to make room to multiply for generations to come if you're constantly on somebody else's job? God said, how can you have faith in me? How can I allow you to work on your gift? How can I multiply the works of your hand on the gift I gave you if you helping somebody else get rich off of their gift, off of whatever else that they build? How? God said it's time for you to step on out on faith. It's time for you to step out and be the entrepreneur that he birthed you to be. It's time for you to step out and be exactly who he called you to be. The gift is on the inside of you that has to make room for you. You got to step out on exactly what God destined for you. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, today. It's time for you to go before the Lord and say, God, I surrender. I give it all to you because I'm tired of being confused. I'm tired of going in cycles and circles. I'm tired of being stuck at this dead-end job. I'm tired of being stuck even at a career that I built myself, even something that I started doing myself, God, because I don't see you nowhere in it. Either you come in it and turn it around for my good, God, or either you let your Holy Spirit lead me to exactly what you call me to do, who you call me to be. Bring me in front of those people that you got assigned to my life for me to encourage with the gift that you gave me, baby. You got a gift on the inside of you that has to make room for abundance, that has to make room for overflow. I hear the Holy Spirit saying overloaded. God is getting ready to overload you far greater than you can imagine. God is getting ready to overload you with finances, with happiness, with joy, with wealth, with riches, with people who's going to come in your life, who's going to help you and want to see you succeed, who's going to pray for you, who's going to cover you, who's going to hold your hand, baby. God is getting ready to overload you with some things far, far better than you could. I mean, you can't even fathom what God said he's getting ready to do if you just stop crying. He's seen you wailing. He's seen you coming before him with tears in your eyes night and day, that you could barely sleep, that you could barely think right. But God said right now, He said he collected all those tears, baby. He's turning the ashes into beauty on your behalf, baby. He's about to overload you with beautiful things, beautiful places, beautiful scenery, beauty within your heart and your soul. Every time you wake up, you're just going to be seeing beauty, and you're going to feel beautiful, not just from the outside, baby, within. People going to see the beauty on you. God is ready to overload you. Step into who he created you to be. Download the Entrepreneur's Financial Freedom Guide. Do you hear me? You have to be an entrepreneur for your family and your bloodline, for your children and your great-grandchildren. It's time to level up your entrepreneurship. It's time to level up your thinking. It's time for you to level up in general. God is getting ready to level up his blessings. It's time for you to level up in your faith and your trust in him. You got to level up your pursuit in your purpose. And God gonna do the rest. Download even the rebranding, guys. See, you got to rebrand yourself. Once I rebranded myself, baby, God started moving. I had to get out of God's way. God said, I need you to stop crying. And now I need you to start working and having faith so I can show up like how you've been asking me to. God said, get out the way. Rebrand yourself. Study the tactics. Study the things that you need in order to be successful. The digital world is where the wealth is. If you're not stepping into the digital world, you're missing out. That's where God is allowing his blessings to flow, in the digital world. I need you to download the guides. I need you to study your craft and then allow God to multiply it. Invest in yourself. You got to invest in yourself, God said. Stop looking at other people and wishing that was your life. God said you got an abundant life assigned to you that he's ready for you to step in. I love you, and until next time.